What's up guys, BltzZ here today bringing you another video. In today's video I want to talk about the healing spell Regen and a few key facts about it that I was unaware of. Regen has some interesting mechanics behind it, and it actually functions a lot differently than most spells that we're used to. I myself did not use it much at first, but I started to implement it into my gameplay after finding out some of these things. If you have not yet, be sure to check out the Final Fantasy VII Remake subreddit. I will link in the description below. You may find some of my posts there, as well as some amazing artwork submitted by very talented individuals for that community. The information in this video was discovered by Reddit user Cavalry Conundrum. He made this post about a month ago on Reddit, which he has tested and detailed facts about how Regen works, which we are going to get into. I thought this was something we should discuss since the developers of this game have put so much effort into so many little things. As you guys know, from my videos, there are more than hundreds of different ways you could play Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we are still discovering more new things we're able to do in this video game every day. There are tons of different things left to discover and talk about, so these videos won't be stopping anytime soon. If you have not yet, be sure to join the membership so you have access to our custom emojis that we are constantly adding and updating. You can use these in a live chat during our live streams or even during this live video. Right now, go to the emojis and show off our new Last of Us inspired emoji, Brick God. Shoutouts to Joshua Kim for designing this and many others that we have. You are amazing, bro, and I absolutely appreciate the work that you've done. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the video. Regen is a healing spell that comes along with the healing materia in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Once you get the healing level to 3, you have access to it. It's pretty cheap in terms of MP cost, with it only being 6 MP required to cast. This is also reduced further if you have a weapon such as the Silver Staff, which reduces healing spells' MP cost. Unlike other healing spells, Regen does not scale and become more powerful based on your magic stat. Regen has an initial heal of 10% of that target's total health, and it lasts a total of 3 minutes, which is pretty long for only 6 MP. Per each tick that you get healed, you receive 1% of your total max HP. There are a total of 90 ticks all throughout the duration of Regen's 3 minutes. Essentially, the total healing that is done is about 100% of that target's maximum HP. The magic stat, like I said, has no effect on Regen, which is great to know because that means you can cast this from any character and on any character, and it will always heal the same depending on what that target's total health is. Regen also dispels poison. If you or a party member are poisoned and cast Regen, you will get rid of the poison. However, this only gets rid of it and applies the first initial heal from Regen. The heal over time does not get added to the character. And vice versa, while you have Regen activated and you are hit with an attack that does inflict poison, it will dispel Regen's heal over time. Also, you do not get poisoned, so basically they cancel each other out. This is great to have on, especially when you're going against multiple enemies who can poison you over and over again. Against undead enemies such as ghosts, ghouls, and phantoms, cure spells of course can hurt them. Regen does the same thing as well, but at a slower rate and adds a damage over time effect on undead enemies. It deals about 5% of their total health on the initial cast and only 0.1% damage ticks over time, for about 14% total damage of the target's total HP throughout the entire duration. It's not the best option to use, but it's great to know how this works on undead enemies. And on Barret, since his health is currently higher than the rest of the party, Regen's initial heal is 918, which is 10% of his total HP since it's at 9,182. The heal over time is 92 per tick since it rounds to the nearest 100. It won't show us 91.8 heals, and it will heal Barret for 92 per tick. Now with Magnify paired to healing to cast Regen on everyone, the initial heal is reduced by 25%. However, the healing ticks are not affected and still heal 1% of the target's health per tick. But the total duration of Regen from Magnify is reduced. Regen will remove about 23 ticks of healing, making it only heal us for 67 ticks through its duration instead of the original 90. Also, if the entire team is poisoned and you use Magnify to Regen, you can dispel everyone at the same time from poison while casting the initial reduced heal from Magnify. But remember, this does not add the heal over time effect, unfortunately. My AI control Cloud got hit by poison again right after being cured of it, so go figure. It's still really great to have and frees up an entire materia slot since you do not need to run cleanse. As I said before, the magic stat does not affect the potency of Regen when it's casted. However, there are a few accessories that can actually affect it or extend the duration. The Enchanted Ring allows the wearer to extend the duration of beneficial status effects. So while wearing this and you cast Regen, it can last 30% longer, which adds about 27 more ticks of healing. The person wearing this has to cast Regen for that extra 30% to take effect. So while the caster is wearing this ring, they can apply the Regen normally, but the heal over time lasts overall way longer. This makes a huge difference in boss fights especially, which makes this last almost the entire encounter. It's not something you need to do, but I just figure it's great to mention. The buff graphic for Regen barely has even moved yet compared to when you cast it with Magnify or cast it normally. And on Barret, we have the healing Carcanet on now for when we cast Regen. Using this increases the potency of the initial heal, but not the rest of the heal ticks or the duration time, unfortunately. This accessory raises the initial heal on regen from 918 to 1102, which is a 20% increase. This only affects the initial heal and does not do anything to the duration. And it does not increase how much each healing tick is that you receive during the encounter. This option is not recommended, but I just wanted to showcase to you guys how exactly it works. The healing Carcanet also affects Magnify as well. Before, Barrett's initial heal was 689 with magnified regen, but now with healing Carcanet this actually goes up to 826. Again, this is not an amazing change, but valuable information to detail if you plan to use this combo. If you're running Magnify on regen, the Enchanted Ring actually prevents Magnify from removing the 23 ticks. Magnify healing with the Enchanted Ring decreases the total heal over time by 2.5%, removing only 2 ticks of healing. Magnify regen's duration is already almost at a quarter done. Cloud has the Enchanted Ring on, and he still extends the duration to a noticeably longer time when you recast regen on himself since he is the wearer. One thing accessories do not affect also is the time per tick. Each tick goes off at 2 seconds in between each heal. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. A pretty quick one, but some solid overall information I found to be pretty interesting. A lot of you guys who run cleanse to get rid of poison will definitely benefit from this, as it's surprising to me that regen can even get rid of it in the first place. I already knew chakra could do it, but who knew there were other ways? And that's what surprises me constantly about this game. We have so many different things the creators have put in here for us that many of us are finding out about these things way later than we expected. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know what other materials or spells there are that you guys know of that can be implemented for different uses. Let us know in the comments below. Shoutouts to you guys who joined the membership. We got a new member recently, so we finally were able to add the new brick emoji to the channel. Be sure to flex that brick god in the chat and show off how awesome the perks are that you guys have, and look out for your name in the next video. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. More Final Fantasy VII Remake videos are coming your way and you won't want to miss that. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.